MUBS TV.
Ladies and gentlemen, a special good evening to you. Once again, I welcome you to this week's show. My name is Mugabe Godwin, aka Easy on Media, and we're here on the politics of universities. Today, I have two great visitors on my show. I can say they are very smart, as you can see them. So ladies and gentlemen, I think I will start from the other side. No, I'll do ladies first. To introduce themselves and to tell us where they come from. Yes, lady in the middle.
Good evening, everyone watching us right now. My name is Mary Jacqueline Nachaine, the Vice Guild President. You can call me the 26th Vice Guild President of Makerere University Business School. I'm a woman, and I believe in leadership and generational transformation. Thank you so much.
Yes, gentlemen.
Yes. Yeah, well, good evening, everyone. My name is Akiso Benjamin, aka Oppressed Interswet. Yeah, well, from Kyambogo University, and I've been a judge in agency government. So I want to appreciate my brother for the wonderful host he has given to me to discuss matters of students' politics and university politics at large. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you so much. I welcome all of you. Thank you so much for honoring my invitation. I'm so glad and very happy. I was telling my brother that I was almost jumping into the space when I saw him coming around for honoring my invitation. Thank you so much. Today's topic, I want us to dive into what we call campus politics. Its role in grooming the future leaders of this country. Not only this country, but our continent, Africa, and the world at large. As time on, as we have already seen, it is those leaders that have always been in universities that have always come out to represent us outside. I don't want to give out examples, but maybe in your submissions, don't forget to give out examples. Okay? Mm-hmm. Yes. It is a university that gives us the grounds of future politics in this country, as it has always been when you come to the generational politics of our country, Uganda, starting from independence, where we had the likes of Kangave Musazi. We had university students that caused a revolution in our country. When we go back to the 1980, the revolution of the current president of Uganda, General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, and so on and so forth. I don't know what your view is about this. What do you think about the university politics in grooming future leaders?
First of all, university politics is like the foundation of the national politics. If you look at, just like you said, the likes of the late Jacob Olanya, we have people like Mokasambide, we have people like, I just keep my mind. But these are people that were groomed in institutional politics. These are the people that were brought up by this politics, the university politics that we are talking about. So it is the basis that nurtures these leaders and makes them what they are when it comes to national politics. University politics, remember, it has students, and as a leader, you should know how to handle the people of different cultures and status quo and everything. So this university politics has groomed these leaders to be in the best position, to step in the best steps of being leaders and exercising what they are, what it means to be a leader. So I believe university politics is the grassroots or the basis or the foundation of national politics on national leadership. Yes.
Yes, honorable oppressed eater, so I'll use that. I would want you to tell our viewers about the politics in Kyambogo University, as the political terrain is right now. You're heading into elections. As do you think among these leaders that are contesting in the guild race, should we expect them to I mean, should we expect to see them in the future, as in out there as MPs, as presidents? What do you think?
Definitely they will join, because when I give an overview backwards, because most of them started as leaders. There's no way you can dwell into politics when you have not been a leader, starting from high, nursery, primary level, secondary level. Even if you question them, you ask them questions, they will definitely tell you that you were leaders. So, based on those foundations, they decide to come up and contest for the what? For the agreed president, realizing that everyone has his who have no potential to come as what? As a good president. But right now, according to the overview from that side, the competition is very stiff. UID is very strong. They are saying that we are coming with a green revolution. Basically, they started at MUBS here. Then they dominated. They want to come to Kyambogo. Then after Kyambogo, they want to dominate up to where? Makerere University. Actually, that is one of their strategies they are using. But even NUP is not also what? Sleeping down. They are also trying their level best. You saw what happened yesterday. We had a presidential debate. Everyone was very submissive. What he was saying, ideologies were there, and the students were ready to hear from their presidential candidates. Some were saying that let us hear about ideologies, not way. And most of them went away. They are very contented with what they are going to do by next week on Thursday. So basically, politics as an institution, it has helped in grooming those leaders. One, I want to give you an overview about institutions like Buganda. It has helped in grooming those who lead of opposition. Also, if you ask them, they have a foundation there. They were groomed from the kingdom. Those of this man, this man is called the Katikilo.
Yeah, Charles Peter Man.
Yeah, you can also tell that I was groomed from Buganda. So institutions groom leaders. Basically, they act as nursery beds for leaders into national politics.
Yeah, I would like to ask, because what is currently happening in our parliament, you see that we have so many MPs that maybe, I don't know whether they lacked foundation from the start. I find that an MP cannot come to the floor of parliament and say something. So what happened to the likes of Norbert Mao? I mean, we need those leaders right now, which we are not seeing in the current parliament of Uganda. I'm talking about the Matthias Mpuga. Yes, he's still there, but now he's edging out. Do you think that we should have avenues in universities where we can have those leaders that are trained to represent the country in the future? Because we don't know what can happen tomorrow. The generations keep on changing day by day. So do you think we should have avenues that where we can have these leaders be trained? And which avenues can we have? Should we base on political parties? Should we come up with organizations? Or should we base in cultural associations? Because of course you cannot leave them out. So which avenues do you think we can use?
Basically, I want to answer you a question about the political parties emerging into politics. Yes, as you well said, it has led to production of incompetent leaders. The likes of those people you are seeing, they came because of the wave brought them. So they have nothing to discuss about national issues at parliament.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why most of them, they dwell around. There's what we call a corner for those who speak in Uganda. You find them, they have their media personnels, they come up.
Actually, there are some MPs that pay. I'm speaking this from, a known source. There are MPs that pay journalists to come and cover them after the sessions.
Yeah, because they can't participate in policy making and policy review. Those things are normally done at the university basis.
Exactly.
So most of them, they came up because of the wave. So that actually these people, NUP. Sorry,
you can speak out their names. By the way, you should be free to speak out their names.
Well, but due to public demand, let me say those likes of Segirinya, some of Solas has just attacked me, some of Zake, That's what they can bring on the table.
But that is reality.
Yeah, but those of Mpuga were groomed backward. You can see their politics is mature, right away from the cultures. They will say that Buganda, they dominated it to institutions like schools, they were groomed.
Yeah.
Like they will say that UID played a better role in grooming those leaders. So basically, improving them, we should start nurturing those leaders and the mentoring them when they are still down by encouraging. Like I can give you an example. Back time we had the speeches which you could do on visitation and so on when you're still young. The essence of those speeches you could do just to give us courage to speak out in public.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'll go to Honorable Jacqueline, the Vice President, Makerere University Business School. As we have always had it in MUBS, you find that there is UID, there is NUP. I have a story to tell, but that is a story for another day. Because I think I can say, if it is not politics, you would not be like this. You can also, you can testify about that. Yeah. So, do you think we should have avenues, and which avenues can we have? Which agendas can we front to have university students taught leadership before they go out there? We want to produce students who are leaders outside there, and they are good leaders, not leaders who are just going outside there to cause commotion, to make people happy, just to play politics. Which avenues can we use, Madam President?
First of all, I want to comment on what the Honorable has been speaking about. The issue of us having member of parliaments that are actually not supposed to be leaders or politicians, but they just found themselves in the political space. We have people who were just dragged from a certain space and then, got themselves involved just because they felt like they could actually utilize this chance of the so-called wave, and others being favored because perhaps they are known somewhere, perhaps they are known because they are musicians, and they would like to utilize this time, to just fluke the politics.
Yeah.
And for me, I would actually comment that this is not the way things should be. As a leader, you should be groomed right from the grassroots to be a leader. And that is why we find people dozing in the parliament. Exactly. They actually have nothing to say. They're just there because they're a member of parliaments, but they're not there to represent their constituencies. The second thing is, for example, us, the Democrats, I'm talking about the DP or the Young Youth Democrats. I belong to DP, and I belong to UID and the DP, and I'm speaking out of experience as a person who has gotten a little bit of a training about the leadership, how a leader should be behaving, how a leader is supposed to carry themselves in the society. With this class of people that I've been talking about has never gone through such a training. And I think this is where maybe the parliament, now we should say the speaker, the government should have a provision for the training of these MPs, someone who is 45 to be trained and to be groomed just like a child, to be a better leader, or things that are probably expected from them to be taught them. You understand?
Yeah. So let me cut you short. You talked about UID. As you make a conclusion of that point, what do you think about political parties? Because since then we have had political parties that have always groomed these leaders outside. Like we talked about Norbert Mao, we talked about Mukasambide, all those were guild presidents at Makerere University. We have the likes of Semju, we have the likes of Olanya, the late Olanya,
Yes.
Jacobo. He was also the president at Makerere.
Yeah.
Do you
He
think
was
we
a
can?
speaker.
Yeah. Do you think we can use political parties as as an avenue for grooming leaders, or you totally disagree with that? Because at least we can see that these political parties, it is where most leaders gather to get the knowledge. What do you think?
I think we can use political parties to groom and prepare these leaders before they go out there in the political space. But at the same time, I want to put it this way, that back then we had political parties. For example, you see the products of BP out there, the likes of Matthias Mpuga, the likes of Mokasambide. They are really good leaders. And when they present themselves to the public trying to put ideas and opinions that could actually help the people, the citizens of this country, you see they have a point. But right now, political parties have turned against their ideologies, against their core values of because for me, my opinion as a young person, as a citizen, I believe as a political party or a political group is supposed to teach these leaders how they are expected to deliver.
Yeah, exactly.
What is expected of them as their leaders, what their constituencies are expecting to be the fruits of what they put forward. Yes, but they have turned onto that. They have turned upside down because they are using this as an opportunity to actually benefit, but not represent. To have that kind of selfish interest instead of serving. Political parties have backed on their ideologies. If they could actually follow the former way of nurturing, putting leaders to the straight path so that they are doing exactly what they are supposed to do, we could actually have very many people joining. You see people right now, MPs, member of parliaments, are coming to contest as independent leaders because they have failed to have the same perceptions that the other leaders have, probably because they are following the wave of the political party, or they have put down the core values of the party and they are bringing about chaos, violence, and some other things that really do not make sense. Yeah. So as leaders and political parties, the core reason why we are in this political space and why we aspire to be leaders is actually to serve.
Honorable, we are time bad and we are trying to catch up with time. So I would ask one question. I need a yes or no. Okay?
Yes.
Do you think political parties should be banned in institutions?
I can give you a yes. And I can give you a no.
So I need one.
I'm giving you a yes with a reason to back up the yes.
A reason, very short.
Yes.
Yes, why?
First of all, as students, we find ourselves in the dimensions of financial constraints. Sometimes we just fall into this political space. University politics is Makiwa politics.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. And this is where we need these political parties.
Then a no?
A no is, in this generation of ours, political parties have actually turned into what I do not want to say. They have actually got out of their core values. They have actually, went astray when it comes to the right leadership and the right guidance they have to give their members, their politicians. Yes, that's why sometimes it is not advisable to put these young people into that kind of commotion and disorganization, not because we do not want them to belong somewhere to a certain political party, but just because we are trying to have this kind of thinking that these people will indulge in this kind of behaviors just because it is in a certain political parties.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah, then I will go to Honorable. What do you think? Do you think political parties should be banned in institutions?
Yeah, actually they should be banned, because I want to correct my sister. First of all, as I earlier told you, political parties create incompetent leaders. People join just masses because they have passions. They think every leader is like the other leader they expect it to be. So basically, for me, sometimes they want an electorate, like a person who is voting, like a student, to vote someone based on facts and ideology, not based on the party, not based on that this one is this and this. So political parties should be abolished in universities to pave the way, because there is a student there with an ideology that can be presented to a fellow students when he's fighting for the what? For their rights.
Yeah, exactly.
But he's made a chance, and yet he does him or her coming independent, yet you cannot get what? Support. This is grassroots are destroyed. So political parties, they don't create grassroots for other people, for other students. Like you can be there and the political party nominates you, but yet you don't have grassroots as an individual. So you decide and you say that, let me try, since I've won the good presidency, let me try the NMP seat. That is, you see results. People are failing. Get the good president, and I can give you an example of Tunduru. He contested just a mere, why it was 0C5, and he failed. Because of that, he saw that when they helped him down there, he can achieve the most. Yeah. Forgetting that university politics is just a nursery bed to national politics.
Yeah, exactly. So as we come to close of the show, ladies and gentlemen, our viewers there, I'll tell you that subscribe to MUBS TV because we are bringing all this information to you. Subscribe, like, share, and comment about each and every show that we always premiere every day. As we come to close of the show, I want you to give me at least your 3 people that you think that have been in institutional politics and they are people to watch in the coming elections. For example, like when we came to 2021, at least there are some people that we saw from university, the likes of Katerega Julius, currently the LOC5 Kazo. And then we have Honorable Kawe, who is an MP in Kasanda. Then there are some other youth MPs that we might not know. But which people do you think? The guild presidents, the ministers, because I know you're from Kyambogo, you can rate according to the way you see them. You can rate according to all institutions. Which 3 people should we watch out in the coming general elections 2026?
Should we have some Dangote?
Dangote Alliance from Makerere.
From Makerere.
Do you think he
is going to become a threat?
Do you think he can go back home and then he brings? He comes to parliament? Actually,
he was welcomed by their homeland. You think even literally during his campaign, when there is a march to Arua Park, people are dominating his campaign from Arua. You find the whole Arua is empty, Arua Park, but when they are escorting just a good president, then that literally implies that he is well welcomed for a certain position. Previous President Chagurani was moving around the Arua.
Yeah.
Actually used him as a translator. So that guy is very blessed.
Then which other person?
Yeah, I have Peterson, that acting speaker, and Unsa. Yeah, it's also going to become a threat. Then plus my brother, I will not forget my brother who called Brian.
Yeah, actually, you should tell Okori to give up.
Yeah, he's telling her to give up, but right now, he's running as chairperson, you said, under FDC.
Yeah.
So he's going also to become a threat. And he's using actually this opportunity to build up his foundation. Because he was a good president from a certain institute, and in his secondary in Tororo, he was a leader, so he's going to be dominant. He has to come.
Yes, Honorable Jackie?
Yes, please.
Which 3 people can you rate and you think are going to be very big people in the next general elections?
I can agree with when he says Dangote.
Dangote, yeah.
Dangote has established himself very well. He he has the ability and capability of a leader. And I don't know about the others, but I have my friend I happen to support so much, and I know he's going to watch this interview. I pray you win that election, my brother. I love you so much. I pray you win that election. I'm not going to say your name. he's actually contesting from Mukono. Yes, I don't know which side of Mukono, but he's contesting that side. I pray he wins, and I know he's a great leader. He's going to win that election, and he's going to serve the people of Mukono so well. Those are the people I can say.
Your last person, I think I've gotten to. Then your last person, whom do you think?
I have to.
You have to?
Yes.
What about
the guild president?
Yeah, the guild president, Makerere University.
The guild president has not told me yet that he's going in any constituency.
I think he comes from Chira.
Yes, Chira.
Do we see him going against SMJ?
No, not yet.
Not yet.
I don't know. Maybe he's still organizing himself for that election, and you never know.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
But I'm also going somewhere.
You're also going? You can tell us so that you prepare very hard.
I'll tell you when time comes.
Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, our viewers, this marks the end of our show today. But before I go off, I want to send this message to different institutions, more so when it comes to management. I want to tell you that please allow, at least come up with programs that can train these youth, these university students to become great leaders. We have always had programs at MUBS that are always encouraging people to come. We always encourage people to come and attend those sessions so that they can be great leaders. First, the problem of governance comes from us. It comes from the grassroots, the corruption, the what and what. So I call upon all university managements, Makerere, Kyambogo, MUBS, please put up sessions that always groom these leaders. We need leaders that are going to take this country ahead. We don't know what is happening tomorrow, but only God knows. Ladies and gentlemen, a very good evening to you. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to share, comment, and tell everyone. Please, we need to stream live next time when we're on this show. Thank you so much. Have a great evening.